While we're at the break, he got things started in a pretty positive way, Mark.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for this, weren't we? We're waiting to see what John would do. Has he still got that momentum that he carried the last time they competed, which was about a week ago now? Yes, he does. Just absolutely lit that wave up and dropped a massive score. He just looks at home. He just looks at home out here, that's for sure.
A 9.27 for Florence on that opening ride, and Michel now looking for a response. A bigger set wave, just a setup turn to get started. And now he throws his board on rail, tight arcing move, mixing it up with a little layback jam there. Doesn't look like this one is going to find that nice connection with a solid oncoming left to bash into for Michel. So a disappointing finish to what was shaping up to maybe be a pretty good response.
It just seems to me like John's taking off behind the peak, whereas everyone's taking off on it. It's given him just that extra bit of wave to work with. And you know, we talk about how good he is in tricky conditions. This is a tricky place to surf, and Michel Bourez knows that. He's won out here before. Big wraparound turn. It's he knows sort of right now that this isn't going to be a keeper. You need to open up with a massive turn, especially when your opponent's dropping nines. And you can see the frustration on this one right about here. Now, when a surfer does that, Ronnie, it's a bit of a, I don't like that wave.
Bit of a telltale, isn't it?
That's the body language you don't want to see, but he's going to get back out. 25 minutes to go. He knows what he's got to do anyway. He needs to drop bombs. John Florence, a 9.27 on his opening wave. Good morning, he says.
Under 25 minutes to go. Let's see how it looked from Strider's perspective out there in the lineup.
Are you kidding me? Pot said it, you know, he took off behind it, but that's because him and Michel were fighting for position. They had to gain each other's position. They were just volleying for it, and John came up on top, slid in behind the bowl, got a filthy, just perfect little barrel all the way along the top. When he came out to do that hack, there was huge ribs coming up the face. So watching him actually push through it, it was absolutely amazing to watch the rail work, and then the finish of it where he just laid into the extra part of it, then came into the rebound, then came to the inside for the extra finish as well. I mean, that's what true champions are made of right there. That was something that we haven't seen, you know, well, we've seen it from John, but we haven't really seen it from too many other guys in this event.
We saw last year Potts in some of the earlier events of the year, John Florence kind of pacing himself through heats, and as a result he lost some early round matchups. Kai Albelli got him a couple of times here at Margaret's and down at Bells Beach. It just seems he's not willing to risk that anymore. He is surfing as hard as he can. Have a look at the effort he puts into that turn.
Oh my gosh. And this is the part of the maneuver that I enjoy right there, that he carries the speed through the turn. A lot of people go into that turn and they wipe off a lot of speed, whereas John almost gains speed through his turns like that. It's such an amazing ability to be able to control such a small board in those big lumpy conditions and still get the drive out of it. You talk about how he took the foot off the gas, you know, last year obviously going 100% for the world title. Now he's got it. He said there's no pressure anymore, so I'm just going to go and have fun and enjoy and surf the way I want to surf, and that's what's happening. He is just on fire.
Great positioning there, getting the inside from Michel Bourez, but getting the ultimate wave and then matching that wave with quality surfing is sometimes really difficult to do. It seems competitors at times fall into the trap of surfing a really good wave a little safer because there's so much opportunity on offer, but that cutback was one of the best turns we've seen in the contest.